Hey traders, hope you all doing well and I hope you all having a nice day. So let's start our analysis with net gas and I'm going to go through gold and crude oil. So let's look at 1 hour time frame first and then I'm going to show you the conditions on 4 hour time frame. So as you can see, the market is pushing up and we did not get a retest of the neckline which I was expecting, but I also said if we have a push up here in this zone, then this is a zone from where we can look for our entry condition. So at this point, as you can see, we did not get any sort of entry condition. Now, if you are confused about this big engulfing candle, that is not the pattern I look for, because this type of big momentum candle is not the pullback entry you learn in the priority group. Pullback entry is exact condition I think I've sent one today, so that is the exact condition I look for, the pullback entry, and I think that was a stop loss hit as well already. That's a part of trading. I want you to learn from those trade alerts. Now, this is not a pullback entry. As you can see, this is a big engulfing candle. Yes, you can call this one pullback entry with a few red candles, and then we have an engulfing candle with that would be your good reason to enter trade. Now at this point we are at the resistance, so don't get confused here. Only look for sell trades if you have this condition. I'm going to tell you right now. So mark this rejection zone here. Now 6.886 goes up to 6.932, so this is a rejection zone. If you get few candles that will push up in this rejection zone and then you get a red candle here, that will be your sell signal. If the candle closes above this rejection zone, then it's a likely chance that the market will continue its trend. So make sure you need to see a rejection out of this zone. You can see the wick goes up, that's totally fine. But if the candle closes above, that makes it an invalid double top pattern. So keep an eye here. That is a condition on 1 hour time frame. Now let's move back on 4 hour time frame. Right here. So as you can see, we got this big candle. That is a valid pattern for double bottom entry on 4 hour time frame, but we got a clear double bottom on 1 hour time frame. If I see this type of big momentum candle, I normally enter on 50% retracement, and as you can see, the order wouldn't have been hit. Market just pushed up straight away. This is not a pullback entry. As you can see, market is still below the resistance and still below 50 EMA. Now at this point, all we need to look at, if we break above 50 EMA and close above 50 EMA, then we have a very good chance that the market will push up and continue its trend and a new wave upside. As you can see, market was in a downtrend and that could be a start of a new uptrend. So that is why we need to see and wait for the condition break above 50 EMA, and then we might see a pullback entry, the one you learn in the priority group. With that, we can keep on taking our long trades until we hit the next level of resistance, which is 7.595, goes up to 7.897. So make sure you look for the conditions on 1 hour. I have just shown you for sell trades, and use 1 ATR for your targets. And if I take sell trades, if I take a trades using double tops or double bottoms, like I said, something like this, I keep my stop loss. Let's say we entered here on 1 hour time frame, so I keep my stop loss somewhere above the rejection area so that we have a protection of sellers here. Now you have both conditions. Keep an eye here on 4 hour. Look for the break above for confirmation that market might push up and continue its trend. On 1 hour time frame, we will look for a double top pattern. Let's check here on currency.com. Right here, we have a slightly different condition. The market is above 50 EMA. At this point, this is still not an entry condition. If we have few green candles that goes up above 50 EMA and then we have a pullback, with that we have a confirmation that market will likely to push up, and that will be a start of new uptrend. So again, on 1 hour time frame, if you see a rejection right here, this is a rejection zone. 7.131 goes up to 7.177. So if you have few candles that push up, not closing above this rejection zone, and you get a red candle, in that case we will take sell trades. Use 1 ATR for your target. I won't be looking for big targets. I'm only looking for a pullback before the market can likely to move up and continue its uptrend. So look for the condition on 4 hour, which is few green candles, 4 hour candles that closes above 50 EMA, and then we have a likely chance that the market will continue its trend upwards. So have all the zones there and prepare yourself by marking the rejection zone on 1 hour time frame. Let's check gold. We are getting a nice condition here. So this is the perfect example of pullback entry. You learn. Now, if this candle closes above this previous candle, then we have a very likely chance that the gold will push up. Now, I've already marked my rejection zone here, but If you remember my yesterday's video, what I've said, what do you see here? Market gave us a nice double bottom engulfing pattern. This is what you learn in the group as well. And I've also sent one double top trade in the priority group, which is still running. That was about to hit our stop loss, but it is still running. So exactly the same pattern we got right here. So let's see what I've said in my yesterday's video. Look for your entries on 1 hour and 4 hour time frame. On 1 hour, if you get a move like this, then we can take a double top trade. For that, you can prepare yourself by marking this rejection zone right here. Mark the rejection zone on your charts and see if you have a candle that comes back in this rejection zone. Give a reason to enter, which is like a red candle here. If you have that, then we can expect some nice push down. Look for the ATR for your targets. Awesome. So that is what you call patience and entering with the condition. If you would have seen this entry, and if you follow me from a couple of months, or if you are in my priority group, I'm sure you must have learned this pattern. If you are in the group for quite long, then this is the entry here, and the target is $5 on a 1 hour time frame. And as you can see, the market has pushed down around $16. If you would have managed your position, that would be lots of money in your account. Now back on 4 hour, here we still have a room for the market to push up, and it can still push down with some green candles, hit 50 EMA, and then we might get an entry again. Now, if we have a big green candle that fully engulfs the previous red candle, in that case, we will enter our long trade somewhere here, and the ATR of this candle is 10, so the target will be $10 as well, and stop loss will be $10 as well. So this is what I'm looking at, and by the time, if we have this condition, the market push up, with that we can get a double top trade. We exit our buy trade here, and we will look for the sell condition here. If we have a sell condition here, then we have a likely chance that the market will pull back before it will push up, and that pullback will be enough to hit our take profit. So look for this condition here on gold engulfing candle. If you get that here, that would be a buy signal. Let's check crude oil. Okay, awesome. What do we have? Again, this is not an engulfing entry, if you're wondering, but as you can see, the market is still in the zone of resistance, and at this point I won't be buying. We might get some sort of green candle here, and then we might get a big red candle here. We might see a sell signal here soon. If we have that, then we will enter short trade, and I won't be expecting big targets. The ATR is at this point $1.3, so we can expect around $2 push down if we get an engulfing entry. And look back, let's look on 1 hour time frame. Nothing here on 1 hour time frame, so keep looking for your entries on 4 hour time frame, like an engulfing candles or maybe a pin bar here. If we are broken above this zone 88.7, then we have a likely chance that the market will push up to the next level of resistance up there. So that's all for commodities here, guys. If you have any confusions, you can always DM me on Instagram. I'll get back to you ASAP. Hope you trade green rest of the week. See you guys in the next video. Till then, take care.